got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
How about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Conley against Paul. Conley surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Hands it from downtown.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, they had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And here is Conley after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Kept alive. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. They shoot again. He lays it in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. For the 3. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell outside. From deep. O'Neal from long range. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. The pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. From deep three-point range. Booker pulls it in. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Ayton missing. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The drive by Mitchell. Banked in off the glass.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bridges finds Ayton. And here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Over Booker. And it's Mitchell missing. The Suns leading. Feeds to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And here's Conley outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Conley with the 3. The offensive rebound. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Paul kicks to Crowder. The drive by Booker. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Conley against Paul. To the middle. Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Moving it up. No good from Booker.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little...
Oh, that was huge!
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
Outside Conley. Launches a 3. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell in the corner. Here's O'Neal. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Off on the layup. Suns leading by 5. There's the lob to Bridges. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Conley against Paul. He kicks it to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Come on. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Jazz trail by 5. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Paul outside. The pass to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got 6 points. Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Booker. Paul for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
12 seconds left in the second quarter.
For your Suns.
Now here's Conley. This one for 3. They get it again.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns ahead, up by 2. And now let's catch up with David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay. Also, Joe Ingles out there. Clarkson is out there with Whiteside. And it's Oni into the point. Here's Shamet. McGee trying to break free. And that one's good. Shamet's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Suns. Passes it to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Kicks it to Gay from past the arc. Pass to Oni. Off target from three-point range.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Oni passes to Clarkson. Here's Ingles. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Frank Kaminsky
picks one up.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot. and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Gay, that's good.
Impressive handle by Rudy Gay. Don't often see that out of the 6'8" slender forward.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Here's Oni. Whiteside trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Inside. Here's Shamet. Makes it off the glass. Shamet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Oni, and stolen by Payne. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Whiteside. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles.
2 minutes remaining.
Over the key, Clarkson.
2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. No good from Booker.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The drive by Paul drops in the layup for 2. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Booker against Clarkson. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, the pass to Clarkson. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Big hands, long arms, huge frame of Whiteside. It just makes him a dominant shot blocker, a huge rim protector, and a very good rebounder.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Payne. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Payne's got his first points of the game. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
27 seconds left in the third. Kaminsky misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges got 8 points.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, You can add it to the list.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Outside Conley. Gay outside. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Gay finds Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Paul left side. There's the pass to Ayton. And there's the feed to Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for Mikal Bridges.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
O'Neal passes to Conley. Corner shot. Inside and taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Conley with a wide open look. And Gay with the second chance points.
Good job of using quickness in transition. Like to see Rudy Gay out there running hard in the lane.
And that's an intentional foul. And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Substitution. Bojan Bogdanovic.
Paul against Conley. Booker outside. From outside the arc. The shot off that time. And Utah the other way now. There's O'Neal with the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. O'Neal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And they'll get another chance. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Offline with his 3. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. Here's Gobert. Goes up again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Crowder with the steal. O'Neal with the rebound.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the 4th.
The Suns trailing. Here's Ayton. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
All against Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Shot from 12. Gobert can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Pass to O'Neal and taken away by Paul. Drives to the hoop. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 3-point Suns lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Paul dishes to Bridges. He kicks to Ayton. On the wing, Booker, guarded by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. It's good!
Donovan Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
6-second difference between shot and game play. Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Booker in the post. O'Neal's there.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gobert down low. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
On display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Butler finds Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Robinson against Booker. Pass to Aiden. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now here's Booker. Paul for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Butler double team. Adebayo in the post. He's against Ayton. Outside Tucker. Back to Robinson. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. To the middle. Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Tucker controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Out to Lowry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's just mastery of the lead guard position. Kyle Lowry running the pick and roll to perfection.
Pass to Booker. Bridges with it. Cans it with nobody near him.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Butler against Paul. Outside Robinson. And here's Adebayo. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Crowder inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Denied by Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Here's Butler. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 1 quarter in the book. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And they've also protected the rim with a lot of energy today. Good amount of blocks in the first half.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ayton passes to Booker. Off target from 3-point range. The Heat with the lead, and known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Paul passes to Bridges. The reverse. And he lays it up and in.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Lowry with it. Outside Butler. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 5. Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Paul against Oladipo. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Paul against Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. Takes the 3. The Suns clear it. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Bridges passes to Booker. Now Ayton. Driving to the basket. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Akpala. All alone. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Heat lead by 6.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Outside Booker. To the middle. Bridges against Hero. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Now Oladipo. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Akpala. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. To the inside, Dedmon. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Booker, the pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now here's Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hero for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the 1. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Yep, count it. Now here's Oladipo. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Morris, and that one's good. And the Heat lead by 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Now here's Payne. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Shamet. The 3. That one doesn't drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. Throws it up high.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Well, Phoenix is shooting around 44%. Not bad. Lowry against Payne. Now here's Kaminsky, guarded closely. Back to Shamet. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Shamet's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Robinson. Out to Lowry. The 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. McGee with it. Kaminsky outside. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Oladipo. It's Oladipo with the finish.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Kaminsky. And here's Payne outside. Knocks down the triple. Payne's got 5.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining.
Oladipo with the ball.
2 minutes.
Here he goes. That one no good. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
The shot by Payne, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Oladipo against Paul. Puts one up from 19. Pass to Akpala. Here's Oladipo. Hero outside. Goes up again. Kept alive. Fires from deep. Akpala, that's good. 5 points in the game.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Outside Booker. 55 seconds left in the third quarter here. And Paul gets it to go.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Oladipo outside. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. Oladipo on the wing. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Hero. Pass to Akpala. Fires for three. And Booker pulls it down. Paul against Oladipo. Paul passes to Booker. Offline with a three. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Akpala in at the small forward position. Oladipo against Paul. Oladipo, shot's good. And the Heat lead by 9.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Morris. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Crowder. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Aiden. Bridges outside. There's the triple. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
In for the Heat.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Paul against Lowry. Stolen by Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Offensive rebound. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now Lowry, pass to Butler, shoots over Bridges from 7 feet away, and no good, trying to use the glass. The Suns trailing. And here's Booker, tipped away, Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Butler, out to Lowry, takes a three.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. Butler with a steal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him.
Pass to Robinson. He shoots it. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Heat lead by 11. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Really left him alone that time.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Back to Butler. Crowder with a steal. To the left side wing. The three from 8. Out to Bridges. From deep three-point range. And the Suns get it back. Outside Paul. Bridges right side. Oh, they get a hand on it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here's Butler outside. Fires in the triple.
We call that the stop and pop, one of Butler's best tricks for losing a defender. That is nice.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Puts up a three. They grab their own miss. Ayton. Pass to Paul. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Heat substitution.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Vincent. Right wing. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vincent. Let's go with a three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns running out of time. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Booker, fires from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. And here's Oladipo. So no problem for Miami as they get. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. 4
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 5. Bridges with it, guarded by Hunter. Hit his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Booker against Bogdanovich. Here's Paul. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league. And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young inside, defended by Paul. Collins passes to Capella. Clock at 6. Shot by Collins, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges with it, and guarded by Capella. And here is Paul. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Young. And Paul gets it to go in.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Young in the corner. Collins with it. Outside Bogdanovich. And the pass to Hunter. And the 3 ball is good.
Hunter.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Paul passes to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges against Hunter. Bridges misses. The Hawks trail by 3.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now Ayton after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Paul with the ball, guarded by Hunter. Paul goes in. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Pass to Bridges. 1:36 left in the first. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Hunter finds Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Ball against Young. Pass to Booker. Paul with the ball. With the shot. And too long on the shot. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. To the inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Crowder kicks to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Booker. Will it go? Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young fires away from outside. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Booker, right side. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Atlanta. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now Crowder after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you'd have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt. A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. Passes it to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Out to the right wing. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Misses the 3. Atlanta leading by 5. Collins kicks to Young. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 5 now.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
On the wing, Booker is covered by Bogdanovich. Booker against Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense. An incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Bridges, no one around him. That one's not going to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Hawks leading by 8. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Crowder against Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The pass to McGee. And here is Kaminsky. McGee, the pass to Kaminsky. A beautiful reverse layup. Kaminsky's got his first bucket in this one.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Now Shannon. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Johnson. Here's Payne. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hunter on the wing. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. McGee finds Shamet. Johnson outside. From deep. Phoenix no good that time either. Now here's Reddish. Gallinari wide open. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. And that does it for the first half of play. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get on...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. Shamet. It's rebounded by Herter.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Gallinari down low. He's covered by Shamet. And it's Gallinari missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Williams for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Basket counts. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Payne passes to McGee. Sweet move. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's Okongwu. Kaminsky with the double team. Gallinari to the left wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
Payne with it. He's against Williams. Johnson finds Payne. Back to Johnson. And a missed layup. The Hawks leading by 10. Here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Okongwu dishes to Reddish. In the corner. Herter with it. Williams with the ball. Working on Payne. The shot by Williams no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Payne passes to McGee. Got a piece of it.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Johnson outside, kicks it to Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. And he lays it straight in. Kaminsky's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Payne. Passes to Herter. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Now the pass to Gallinari. Out to the right wing. Herter hits it from three-point range. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Back to Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. In the corner. Shamet with it. Rebound, Atlanta. Williams scanning the floor. Count that one. Williams has got his first 2 points.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Payne kicks to Shamet. Johnson outside. From the arc. And it's Shamet missing. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns trail by 13. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. All finds Booker. Now here's it's stolen by Capella. To the middle. The kick out to Young. Uncovered. And he hits the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Crowder. He kicks it to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Suns ball. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And here is Paul. He dishes it to Crowder. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now Bogdanovich following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Young way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Booker against Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Booker.
Nice not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Dishes to Collins. Pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Young.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Foul. Second team foul.
Suns trail by 14. Ball outside. Passes it to Booker. Now here's Crowder. He's guarded by Collins. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Paul. Bridges kicks to Booker. Hunter against Bridges. Ayton. And Capella sends it back. They retain possession. Booker the pass to Ayton. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hawks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses.
That'll be
Love the effort tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Clint Capella.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Now Paul, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Crowder kicks to Paul. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good that time.
You know, the pick and roll play is his forte. Chris Paul knows exactly what he's doing.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young with the ball. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Misses there. And so Atlanta takes this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as B.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Now Crowder following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. From deep. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Bridges.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Ball against Conley. From deep three-point range. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this guy has got elite agility for a big man. DeAndre Ayton, so comfortable putting it on the deck and going to work.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, is work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Here's Paul. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Paul kicks to Bridges. There's the dish to Ayton. And there's the pass to Booker. No good from outside. The Jazz on offense. It's a three-point game. And stolen by Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got 5.
Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Mitchell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Paul with the ball. Pass to Crowder. Double by Bogdanovich. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. The tray. The shot's good from Paul.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell up top. He's covered by 8. And Utah turns it over again. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Crowder dishes to Ayton. Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. 20 feet out. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Paul passes to Bridges. Launches it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Conley. There's the 3. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Paul's got 9 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Here's Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot goes in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's O'Neal. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley's shot is off. Lobbed up there for Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
So as glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Crowder. The shot's good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And here is Paul. He's got 9. Outside Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Inside, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. He kicks it to Bridges. No good on the three. Jazz trail by 16. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Bogdanovich left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got 6 points. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Ball outside. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Bridges kicks to Paul. The feed now to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with a three. Phoenix no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Paul against Conley. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Lobs it up for Crowder. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led by as many as 18 points. Bridges outside. Paul kicks to Bridges. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 1:03 left in the first half. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Oney. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. To stop the drought. And finished off by Kaminsky.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
There's Shamet. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Clarkson outside. Got a hand on it. Payne finds Kaminsky. Out to the wing.
And the wingspan again helps alter.
And so it's Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead as
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 9 points and 3 assists. And that's going to do it for us here. Second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in at the power forward position. Clarkson up top. He's covered by Shamet. To the paint, stolen by McGee. Payne looking around. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. They get a hand on it. The pass to Kaminsky. 6 on the shot clock. And it's McGee with the jam.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. One-on-one here. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Johnson. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Johnson finds Payne. And here's McGee. Back to Payne. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Utah ball.
A challenging stretch here for Utah. They're scoreless since the first half. Clarkson outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Jazz with possession. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Got to be aware of Gay's passing. He's constantly looking to set up his teammates in their spots.
Here's Payne, and stolen by Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Third team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Kaminsky. Here's McGee. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
Suns leading by 22. Payne up top. Johnson outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shamet kicks to Payne. And the 3 off target. The Jazz shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Clarkson. It's good.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Pass to McGee. Out left to the wing. Kaminsky. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 20. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. McGee's got 6.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fires the 3. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Kaminsky finds Johnson. Over Gay. Intercepted. Good if it goes. The shot will not fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. 5 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Utah.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Booker with it. Conley picks him up. Booker against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Ayton, stolen by Conley.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Ayton finds Booker. Ball for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Jazz trail by 15. Conley feeling it out. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Ayton, the pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Crowder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jake Crowder, the little up fake. That was all he needed.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Mitchell against Booker. Ball outside. 3-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 19.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Let's go. And the shot is long.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
No good from Booker.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. That's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Booker with no one around. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Down low. And Crowder fires it in.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fires for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
From deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 20.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bounce pass from Bridges. From deep three-point range, missed. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. About a minute into this first quarter. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Ayton gets a double team. And here's Crowder from the arc. Buries it from 3.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Crowder with a steal. Ayton, the open look. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Sinks the tray.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away. A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Booker finds Ayton. Clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Paul. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Paul's got 5 points. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team, and shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
Lowry against Paul. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
1:46 left in the first. And finished off by Adebayo.
You see how agile Adebayo is. Excellent at slashing after setting the screen.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Now Ayton. Now Crowder. Checked by Tucker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from 3-point land so far. And here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Robinson. No one near him. And again, it's Miami converting.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Bridges outside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Butler's got 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. And he converts the layup. 7 points in the game. And Miami has possession. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Adebayo with it. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Butler. Tucker. Tip back in for 2.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really...
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. And he's going for the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Booker against Robinson. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jimmy Butler. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Oladipo finds Morris. It's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Paul against Oladipo. Here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 9.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
To the paint. Dedmon, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oladipo against Paul. The shot won't fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Hero outside. Oladipo outside. Pass to Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Paul against Oladipo. The drive by Paul. The shot misses. And the Heat going the other way now. Oladipo outside. The kick out to Morris. To the left wing. Here's Strus. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Elbow shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Heat making a switch here. Okpala's checked in. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Oladipo against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Paul against Oladipo. Left side, Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now Crowder. Outside, Paul. And the Suns miss again.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Suns substitution.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Shamet. Lays it up and banks it in. Shamet's got his first 2 points.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Hero for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the... And so it's the Miami Heat with an impressive 16-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello back. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 10 points and 1 steal. Kenny led. And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got JaVale McGee, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And the Suns shooting a solid 47%. It's Shamet on the wing. Robinson defending. Pass to Payne. And he drives in. He's off on the layup. Miami's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And here's Adebayo, covered by McGee. Butler passes to Adebayo. And here's Lowry from the arc. Kaminsky pulls it in. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And for the Heat, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, that's good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Payne against Robinson. That one falls.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Payne against Lowry. Adebayo, no good.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Up the floor. Lowry, good.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Payne against Lowry. Here's Shamet. Johnson inside. Butler covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kaminsky. He can't get it to go. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Robinson with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Inside, Haslam uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 18.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
From Gabe Vincent.
Payne against Oladipo. Payne pass to Kaminsky. From deep, Johnson hits the trifecta. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Payne against Oladipo. Here's Haslam. Pass to Vincent. Puts it up from 17. Called in by McGee.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Haslam. Out to Oladipo. There's the 3. He's off on that one. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. From deep, Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18. Here's Haslam. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
The kick out to Johnson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Okpala, he's checked in for Miami. Pass to Vincent. Here's Haslam. He's guarded by Bridges. That'll count. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's Dedmon in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Pass to Vincent. They double him with Booker. Oladipo outside. Here's Haslam. And Chris Paul clears it away. Crowder goes in. Outside Paul. And rejected. Fast break. Here come the Heat. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Boy, the Suns are struggling. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork.
Shooting for Phoenix.
It's both from the stripe. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Oladipo outside. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Crowder. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Crowder's gotten 4 this quarter.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
Pass to Akala. Here's Dedmon. Bridges on the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So it's Phoenix now. The Suns trailing. And an intentional foul right there. A line change here for Miami.
That's his first personal foul.
So it's Phoenix now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Booker, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're close to taking the lead.
Tucker, that's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And the Heat lead by 9.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Paul. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry the pass to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And Adebayo slams it in.
Great dish, an underrated part of Butler's game. His ability to create for others.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Booker from deep. Rebound by the Heat. They led by as many as 18. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat with the lead. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Lowry. 1:29 left in the game. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
And such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Up and in on the layup.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Robinson in the post. Booker defending. It's Lowry with a drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Heat lead by 11.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Count that bucket.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Pass to Tucker. It's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Paul shot is off. Now Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
You already do. You and he are winning play. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now Young, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. In the corner, it's Hunter. They get it back. Capella. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton. On defense, the Suns. Young outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Outside, Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing, defended by Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Stolen by Collins. Capella with it. Bridges covering. Capella dishes to Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Capella against Bridges. Passes it to Hunter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paul kicks to Bridges. The pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Over Bogdanovich. Phoenix no good that time either. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Hunter, here we go. The kick out to Young. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 6 points.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Paul after the basket by Atlanta. Ayton kicks to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Over Hunter. Bridges misses. The Hawks leading by 8. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Still without a basket in the game. Bridges outside. No good from Booker.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Young outside. Here's Capella. And Paul pulls it down. Suns trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young's shot is off. Here's Crowder with the drive.
Don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Young passes to Collins. Shoots over Crowder. Shot by Collins, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the dunk by Booker.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And here's Young. He's got 8. To the wing right side. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's big.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Shot by Collins, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen. He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ayton dishes to Paul. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Bridges misses. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Young kicks to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Outside Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Suns trail by 9. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Paul against Young. Count the basket. Paul's got his first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hunter finds Young. To the inside. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Paul. Outside Crowder. Young with the steal. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Hawks are retaining possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Pass to Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Inside. McGee inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the low block. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Williams looking around. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Kicks to Reddish. Over Johnson. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns trail by 5. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Now the pass to McGee. On the wing, Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kaminsky off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Herter. Okongwu with it, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 5... And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, you've got Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Williams at the point. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now Crowder, after Gallinari missed from long range. Booker against Wright. The dish to Gallinari. Fires, high post, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Gallinari so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Paul with the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Reddish kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Williams. He takes it in, and that one drops.
Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. Nifty move. There's the feed to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Crowder. Over Wright. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And here's Gallinari outside. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 3. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Payne. And the Suns miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Suns trail by 3. Shamet on the wing, defended by Young. Johnson dishes to Payne. Passes it to Shamet. Over Hunter. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Here's Capella. Count it. Capella's got 10 points.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Suns making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Now, here's Shamet. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Ball against Young. Left side, Collins. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Crowder kicks to Booker. Crowder the pass to Paul. And he banks in the lane. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, home in the paint.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Young's shot is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ball against Young. Paul, no one around him. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Ball passes to Booker. Bridges against Capella. Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Ball against Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target from outside.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Capella kicks to Young. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 15 points for Trae Young. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Bridges misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Collins finds Capella. Back to Collins. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Back to Paul. To the paint. 9 feet out. Just 5 to shoot. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Paul's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Capella. Oh!
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Al Paul. On the wing, Booker. The ball. The Suns need to get a shot off. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! And here's Young. At the top of the key, Capella. Back to Young. Capella against Ayton. Young passes to Collins. Got it!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker, right side. To the middle. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Bridges outside. It's stolen by Capella. And now we've got the intentional foul. 27 seconds left in the game. Back to Young. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Young outside on the pass to Collins. A three from Bogdanovich on the money.
Now Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
And so the Hawks take the win.